Well, hello there, physical science students. Happy Monday. As you know, I mentioned last week a couple of times that I am out today and tomorrow because I'm having a knee surgery. And since you guys are, well, it's the afternoon right now for you guys, I'm getting my knee surgery at this very moment. Oh, that's crazy to think about. I'm recording this on Sunday, but my knee surgery is going to be happening when you guys are actually watching this. Wow, they're slicing and dicing right now. But anyways, it's not a serious surgery, so I will be back right after Thanksgiving break, just hobbling around on crutches for a few weeks. But anywho, so here's the deal for today. You guys have Miss Pepperly as your sub. She's fantastic. She taught here at North for many years. She knows exactly what she's doing. If you need help with anything science related, I'm sure she can help you. But it also means she's not going to put up with any nonsense, okay? So nothing crazy. She will take notes and tell me exactly what happens here today, especially if there are any issues, so let's make sure we're on top of things. There are two tests I want you to do today. So the first one is this Unit 4 self-assessment. Okay, we've done a couple of these before. The questions are similar, but not exactly the same. But what I want you to do is look up in PowerSchool, see where your unit or your quarter 2 grade is as it stands right now, okay? And that goes right there. Just write that percent. And I want you to go through and think about how you landed here, whether you're happy with that percent or whether you feel like that percent is not a reflection of your best work. Why has this happened? What do you think is the number one reason why this is the case? So it could be, hey, I really studied a lot this quarter, a lot more than last quarter, and I think that's why my grades improved a lot. Or my grade's been slipping recently, and I think it's because I've missed class some, or I feel like I don't practice as much as I need to during class, or something. Like, put some reflection to it. Studies show that even if no one else ever reads this again, which won't be the case, I do plan on reading all these, and you'll probably read them again too when I hand it back to you. Even if that didn't happen though, the act of just writing your reflections, your thoughts out on a piece of paper does help lead to improvement. But anyways, with all these different questions, I don't just want a single word answer. I want a sentence or two. I'm not looking for an essay, but I want there to be some substance, a little bit of meat on those bones, if you will, for all your answers. So there's different questions that kind of go through, okay, what about your daily performance? So when you came in every day, were you the student who sat down, said hello to their lab partner, got out your periodic table right away, and was cooking on the bell work? Or were you kind of more lackadaisical? You would often forget your periodic table or be confused at what was going on in class. Not because it was confusing content, because some of it was kind of confusing at first, but because you weren't as on top of things in terms of listening and paying attention, that kind of thing. But there's daily performance, quiz performance questions. Do you think you're worked up to your potential? Why or why not? So make sure you kind of answer, the why or why nots as they come in. And then back here, okay, how could you improve? I'm looking for actual applications here. Talk to me about what you were proud of, what you worked the hardest on, that kind of thing. And then lastly, we have less than a month until the first semester is just done in the books. December 16th is your last day of this semester. So I want you to picture that day. You're about to go on winter break for 2.5 weeks, which is awesome. But I want you to picture, okay, here's the grade that I want to have on that day. Okay? I want you to put that percent right there and give it some thought. Think about where your grade currently is and where you're hoping to be. All right? So that's the reflection I want you guys to work on. You will be turning this in 4 points at the end of this period, okay? Now, I don't think this reflection will take you the whole class period. So what you'll also be turning in is this guy right here, the proverbial chemistry puzzle. It's pretty fun. I like this one. It's a little bit more relaxing, just kind of using your table skills, your periodic table skills, because that's what all of next unit is about, is the periodic table. So I want to make sure that you guys have plenty there to work on and that you get a little warm up for it. We'll do the first one or two here real quickly. So this one says the symbol for beryllium. So if I go to my periodic table, I look towards the left-hand side. I find beryllium, Be. Okay, well then that means these first two letters are Be. Just like that. And then it says the symbol for yttrium. So that's a goofy element. That's sort of towards the bottom of the periodic table. You can see that, where is it? Elements. Well, now I'm having a hard time finding it. I'm losing my mind. Oh, wait, now I see it. I was looking at ytterbium earlier. Yttrium is element number 39. And it looks like its symbol is simply a Y. Here we go. So anywho, you guys get the idea. There are 3 puzzles on the front, 3 on the back. I care a lot more about you making sure you finish up this self-assessment. So everyone at the bare minimum has got to finish that self-assessment and turn in this period, okay? But if you do have a little bit of extra time, which I think all of you will, you're working on these puzzles. And Ms. Pep's going to make sure you guys are on task. So don't just think you're going to fill out this self-assessment in 2 seconds and then sit there and do nothing the rest of the period. That won't be happening. But anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys after Thanksgiving break. And yeah, have a good one.